Aww.
There's an old saying that when you depart from this world, the dog who went ahead will warmly welcome you.
Aww.
A heartwarming hope at the core of the
All
wonderfully
dogs
wholesome
go
My
to
Little
heaven.
Puppy. A
My
new
Little
adventure
Puppy?
inspired by the director's own Welsh Corgi.
I can't show this
Play
to
as
my
Bongu,
daughter.
a rescued dog and bestest boy who, after a simple yet joyful life, crosses the rainbow bridge to doggy heaven.
Rainbow
After what
bridge
seems
to
like an
doggy
eternity,
heaven.
Bongu awakes from a nap to a familiar scent. His
Look at all
daddy.
the dogs.
Embark on a journey to meet Bongu's dad, an expedition out of doggy heaven and into the afterlife that may hold unexpected
Whoa.
dangers.
What is that?
Just as Bongu's dad once rescued him, it's his turn to return the favor in My Little Puppy, bounding
My
its way
Little
onto Nintendo
Puppy.
Switch,
Oh
May
my
29th.
god. That looks so...
Next up, let's take a look at some indies headed for Nintendo Switch 2, including some also headed to Nintendo Switch.
I'm so excited.
Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Heave!
Ho!
Heave!
Ho 2!
Introducing the high-flying follow-up to the ultimate friend-flinging party game.
Grab hands, arms, or
Grab
even
hands.
heads to form chains of up to 4 players. Then grapple and swing to reach the goal, avoiding lethal hazards and the deadly void below.
Each player needs to grab and release at just the right moment to form chains.
There's
If
something about
anyone
this-
loses their grip, it can send the whole
That's
group
fuck-
to their doom.
that's- yeah, they fuck.
There are 8 themed worlds to explore, thrilling exotic locations like a medieval land, a space station, and of course, a kitchen.
In each one, play with brand new mechanics like rocket navigation, coordinated cookery, and
Okay.
plenty of other surprises.
This will be good to watch.
Swing into
streamers
action
play.
with local 4-player co-op or online multiplayer, a franchise first. Plus, game share is supported, so if one player
That's
has
cool.
the game, they can share it locally or online with up to 3 other players.
That's cool.
Get ready to get a grip in Heave Ho 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this summer.
Evo 2. Revolver Digital, of course.
At the end of the day, there's nothing like closing up shop, throwing on some comfy clothes, and
Dungeon diving for wondrous relics?
I was going to say having a nice hot cup of cocoa, but that works too.
In Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault,
Moonlighter
continue
2.
your double life as a crafty merchant by day and a fearless adventurer by night.
Will is back in business after an interdimensional collector seizes control of their beloved village and dungeons.
Interdimensional
Will and the
collector.
other townsfolk are forced to find a new home.
Now, settled in the town of Tresna, it's up to you to set up a new shop and grow it into the thriving heart of the village's prosperity.
Dive into vibrant dimensions brimming with shiny loot and pesky enemies. Then vanquish them using an extensive combat system with different weapon
the
types
combat
and
looks
flashy
cool.
combos.
Don't forget your trusty backpack. It's your best friend while collecting loot, so make sure to carefully arrange your treasure to maximize your profits.
Trust your instincts to plot clever routes through your dungeon runs. The further you delve, the greater the
Oh, it's a
rewards. How far will you
roguelike.
dare to go?
After each escapade, put your hard-earned treasure on sale. That's where your shop owner charm will shine. Grow and decorate your shop, get to know your customers, and set your prices to score the perfect deal.
Go from castaway to friendly neighbor and find a new home among the stranded. In Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, opening up shop on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year.
Hello.
Привет.
We're the team behind Woodo.
Widow.
Do you remember a time when your backyard and neighborhood streets felt like the entire world?
Хоть мы и выросли в разных местах, нас объединяет одно общее чувство.
Это Фокси, сердце нашей истории. И она так-то собрала нас вместе.
Denn auch wenn wir erwachsen sind, ist diese Magie aus unserer Kindheit nie verschwunden.
So from all of us here, we hope you enjoy the game. Thanks.
Wouldn't it be nice just to slow down and get back to when things were simpler?
It sure would.
Well, in Woodo, you do just that. In this cozy
Woodo,
diorama puzzle
Woodo.
game, you assemble
Okay,
wooden
W.
scenes piece by piece, like a 3D coloring book.
Oh my god.
As you place objects in their
My
correct
daughter's
spots,
gonna
each
oh my
scene
God, it's
slowly
so
fills with
cool.
color and comes
This
to
is
life,
cool,
revealing
yeah.
charming animations and delightful surprises.
It's a puzzle
Follow the
game,
story
but
of Foxy the
also...
Fox and Ben the Frog through a series of interconnected dioramas, each capturing a unique moment
So
from their shared
cool.
adventure.
The game adapts to your pace, while the narrator's voice keeps you company. Plus, plenty of funny characters
narrated
and silly
too.
emotes are sure to
Me
put
and
a
my daughter
smile
was
on your
just talking
face.
about more games that
And
could be
mouse
narrated.
controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Settle into a world that comes together one piece at a time in Woodo, slotting onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer.
We might have to grab that.
The Unchosen has returned. Your village has been captured.
This
All
art?
your friends and family are trapped in corrupted crystal, and it's all up to you to save them.
Shoot, that sounds like an adventure.
A Minishoot Adventure. Take control of a swift and responsive spaceship as you blast your way through this modern twin-stick shooting twist on the classic 8-bit adventure formula.
Overcome
Okay.
bosses in intense bullet-filled battles by finding primordial powers that soup up your combat abilities.
You can also upgrade your ship by leveling up, finding various
On some
items, and
Zelda.
buying equipment.
Don't forget
open
to
world
rescue
style,
your
right?
adorable friends. They'll all help you in their own special way.
The primordial powers will also unlock exploration abilities that open up the map bit by bit, unraveling a beautiful world to discover at
Open
your own
world
pace.
smog.
Explore
Bro,
lush
what?
caverns,
Are we-
ancient temples, and
Why
sunken
hasn't
cities.
this been done
Each environment
before?
full of its own unique treasures, challenges, and secrets.
Take on the Unchosen in Minishoot Adventures, flying onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems later
Nintendo's-
today.
Oh, it comes out today. Is that already out on PC or another console? Oh my god, we've seen this. We've seen this game.
Is it a place for monstrosity?
I think we've seen this at a PlayStation.
For fools lost in the woods? A terrible void.
PlayStation they went.
Nightmares come true.
God. Okay. Available March 26th.
Hi, I'm Bryce.
And I'm Jambel, and we're
Hey.
devs on the team making Rotwood here at Clay Entertainment
I
in
like their
Vancouver,
plushie in the
Canada.
back.
We
Oh,
grew up
this
playing
little guy
games
shooting
shoulder
the
to shoulder with
ghosts?
friends. Inspired by the moment-to-moment strategy of fighting games and the big bosses of RPGs,
Fighting?
Rotwood was developed to recapture the spirit of those good times.
Is this a fighting game?
We wanted progress to feel like it comes not just from new gear, but from you, the player, actually improving. So that each hunt you learn something new that inspires
Each hunt,
ideas
so is
for
it
your next
roguelike?
run. We've poured ourselves into Rotwood, and we hope you enjoy it.
Okay.
Chaos rules!
And big old corrupted beasts drool in
Rotwood, a brand new side-scrolling brawler from the studio behind the Don't Starve series.
Your home's been
Okay.
overrun by some hyped-up hostiles,
This
so
is
it's
like,
time to take up arms
Scott
and dive
Pilgrim.
into the fray.
Master a diverse combat system that rewards those who sharpen their skills. Want to get up close and crush some enemies? Wield a hammer.
Want to be a deadeye that snipes baddies from afar? Take aim with a bow.
I like
Practice and perfect combo attacks for each
I like
weapon
that, I
type
like
to
that, I
reach
like
your
that.
destructive potential.
Experiment with gear combos to refine your build. Earn epic loot through victories. Then use it to face ever-increasing challenges.
And you'll need all the help you can get. Boss fights are not just a test of strength, but of wits. Study attack patterns carefully to find their weakness, and use well-placed strikes to hit them where it hurts.
A little extra muscle always helps too. Grab up to 3 of your friends either locally or online and face the rots together.
Choose your weapon and get ready to take on the frenzied foes of Rotwood, hacking and slashing its way onto the Nintendo Switch 2 system as a console exclusive later today.
Ooh, okay. I like later today stuff. Oh, this is Life is Strange?
Most of the time, I'm wondering if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing to have the optimal teenage experience.
The teenage experience is
Oh, this is
unobtainable.
Mixtape, right? It looks kind of. I'm not sure if it was like this. Was it this blurry?
Because you know the perfect song for every moment. What song would be playing now?
I don't think it's been written yet.
Okay, May 7th.
It's
That's
time
cool.
to shine the spotlight on this brand new
Light?
action RPG from the makers of Guacamelee and Nobody Saves the World.
In Blighted, the evil Sorcistos
Blighted?
consumed your village and infected the world with a deadly blight.
You are the lone survivor of Sorcistos' rampage, fighting to reclaim the memories of your people before you succumb.
But that same power can also be turned to your advantage.
I like this art
As you
style.
progress through this psychedelic western landscape, you'll accumulate blight by defeating enemies. The higher your blight, the fiercer enemies become, making combat harder, but also more rewarding.
Combat is nuanced and deadly for players of any level. Carefully time your attacks to weave through enemies, chain together combos, and perform powerful finishers to defeat punishing bosses.
Uncover dark mysteries as you explore this surreal and vibrant world, backed by a haunting original score.
Upgrade your hero at checkpoints, or by talking to key characters on your journey. And if you need a helping hand, a friend can drop in via local or online multiplayer for some 2-player co-op action.
That is cool.
Harness the power of Blight and unravel the mysteries of a twisted world in Blighted, creeping its way onto the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
We gotta put that on
this
our
fall.
wish list. That looks cool.
Hi, I'm Justin from Prophecy Games in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Jess.
And I'm Scott. We love the feeling of progression you get in roguelikes, and we were inspired to create an FPS roguelike in our favorite genre, sci-fi.
Sci-fi lets us imagine futures just out of reach, and in Dead Zone Rogue, every run pulls you deeper into that world, starting when you awaken on a mysterious ship.
We've worked hard to craft rich, immersive atmospheres, unique enemies, and snappy gunplay that leaves a lasting impact.
We hope you enjoy playing Dead Zone Rogue as much as we do.
Dead Zone Rogue.
A spaceship overrun with biomechanical creatures, an arsenal of modifiable weapons, and a mysterious origin to uncover. That's what awaits in Dead Zone Rogue, a new sci-fi shooter that combines tight, satisfying gunplay with strategic progression.
Select missions and squad up with friends, or fight solo through a series of challenging rooms with support for mouse controls using the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Gain perks and permanent upgrades by defeating enemies and bosses in high-intensity loops.
With hundreds of builds and a variety of foes, each run feels epic and unique.
All of this is backed by a rip-roaring original soundtrack.
Okay.
Fight, revive, adapt, repeat in Dead Zone Rogue, emerging from the void on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, March 17th.
Okay.
Before we go, let's check out some more exciting indie games heading to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Was we doing that already? Oh. Patapon.
That's all for today's... Thomas,
That's it?
Are you taking notes?
I have to. It might be a clue.
A clue for what?
The last game.
The last game? A clue for the
Welcome
last
to
game?
Mount Holly, the mysterious manor with locked doors and 45 kitchen rooms.
Blueprints!
You embark on a first-person,
Please say new
genre-bending
content.
journey
Please
filled
say new
with a
content.
unique mix of
Please.
mystery,
Please
strategy,
give us new
and
content.
puzzles that weave together to create an unpredictable experience.
The mansion resets every day, and every doorway becomes a choice. So, manage your resources carefully to further your discoveries and get closer to finding the fabled Room 46.
Use mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controller to
Cool.
probe and poke at the manor's secrets, unraveling mysteries by discovering letters, diaries, and other revealing materials.
Take notes and draft your own adventure in Blueprints, available on the Nintendo Switch 2
Later
system later today.
We win! Later
Now
today,
that we've
but
solved that mystery,
it's not,
that's really all
there's
for
no-
today's Indie World. We hope
I'm
you
so
enjoyed the
far
games in
in
today's
my-
showcase.
A big thank you, as always, to our indie community
Oh,
and partners
man.
for
It's
bringing
like-
the craft, adventures, and
It's
imaginations
so hard.
to players on
Blueprints,
Nintendo
yeah,
Switch
I
2
definitely
and
want to
Nintendo
play,
Switch.
on
Follow
the
our
Switch.
official Indie
but
World account to stay up to date on all the
I'm
latest
still
news
playing
from
through
Indie World.
Pokemon.
Until next
I want to
time.
play
Happy
Pokemon. I want to play Resident Evil. It's just so much games right now. Jesus Christ. Blueprints definitely is a W, though, on the Nintendo Switch. A great way to end the Indie World, too.
Daddy, gamer, Fred, and trash. You trash, Freddy?
Just like that, we out this motherfucker, dog.